Yeah, good morning from Sydney, Australia for Pens, Ink and Paper, Sydney. Today we're going to look at one pen, the Precision Gemini blue fountain pen with a fine nib, limited edition, just recently released by TWSBI in the new blue Gemini colour. This pen links visually very nicely with the Pilot Iroshizuku Rikka ink, which has also been recently released, which is translated as snow crystal. And Pilot makes traditionally magnificent inks which are well behaved and can be used on an everyday basis. In addition, today I'd like to also introduce my local pen stationery shop, literally on my doorstep here in Sydney on the Northern Beaches, which is LarryPOST of Brookvale, owned and run by Jen and Ian. So here's the unboxing of the Precision Gemini blue fountain pen by TWSBI, which recently arrived in the post. It's interesting with TWSBI, as good a company as they are, I would encourage them strongly to jettison the amount of plastic that they're using, which I really disagree with strongly. So within this box, yep, fabulous. There's the cardboard box. That's about all you need. They've double packaged this pen, and they do that with all their pens in almost, I would call it a plastic coffin. This plastic, although perhaps recyclable, ends up in one place, and that's landfill. And particularly, I dislike these little bits of plastic, which also go in landfill. We have to move away from plastic. So there's the pen cradled in its plastic holder. Beautiful pen, lovely colour. And again, there you are, TWSBI. Please get rid of your plastics. Thank you. As a comparison, if we look at the packaging today from other companies, particularly, let's have a look at some Kakamori from Japan. They have, everything is in cardboard, beautifully presented in a minimalist fashion, but no plastic. Let's get back to the fountain pen. It's all metal. I assume aluminium with a clip, which is sort of added onto the pen itself. It's removable. It's got this classic hexagonal shape, which is fabulous because it stops it rolling off the bench. A couple of little inserted O-rings. Beautiful finial, which is engraved. TWSBI, Taiwan, precision model. Beautifully manufactured. It's one of TWSBI's strengths, is their manufacturing finesse. And they produce pens which are eminently functional and at a very good price point. So as you can see, it's a twist top. Screws on really tightly. And there is the fine pen nib that I ordered with the see-through ink window. Their nibs are always very smooth from TWSBI. I've never had any problems with them, and I use TWSBI's a lot in terms of my sketching and day-to-day work. There's the other end finial with the TWSBI logo, and the clip itself is functional and aesthetic. Very beautifully milled and crafted, this pen. Lovely details, and has a lovely tactile feel. The pen itself posts very nicely, clips on very deeply. I don't like writing with a posted pen, but it certainly posts beautifully, very precise. Anodized aluminium, beautiful metallic sheen. Aesthetically, this is a stunning pen. So let's have a look now at the Rikka ink from Pilot Iroshizuku family of inks. Have a look at the elegant and simplistic boxing of this ink. It's sensational. The silver paper, Absolutely no plastic, in contrast to the TWSBI packaging. And carefully nestled in the box is the ink bottle, which in itself is also very elegant and beautifully manufactured. It's very heavy, it's got a strong heavy base, and that stops you from knocking over the ink inadvertently. So it's not only aesthetic, it's extremely functional and practical, and it's got enough opening there to get your fountain pen in to draw the ink up. So I just love the packaging of this. I love the way it's got a color-coded tab, clear minimalist writing, full marks to Pilot for their sense of aesthetics and their sense of love for the environment by not using too much plastic. The ink bottle itself comes in a screw top. You can see I've already marked it with my own markings, so I can visualize it in my collection. Screws off. See the blueness of the ink's got a lovely translucency to it. And we'll get this onto some paper and have a look at its characteristics and see whether we can enjoy the interaction between the pen, the ink and the paper. We're going to go through our normal swatching process using the Kakamori nib onto our Rhodia dot 80 GSM paper. However, out of interest, I've also attached a outline of a snow crystal here to keep the theme of the presentation together, which is on copy paper, and I'm going to paint some ink on that in terms of how it handles just normal copy paper as well, which is always a index of a fine ink. This has got a beautiful rich blue colour to it and is soaked into the copy paper reasonably well without too much problem. You can see there's all sorts of shading and depth of colour in this beautiful ink. So this Rikka snow crystal ink from Pilot is a blue teal sheen. It's got lovely shading, lovely variation of the colour. A little bit of bleeding. It's got lots of character and it's dark enough to be used as an everyday ink in terms of writing, which I like. The Rikka Iroshizuku Snow Crystal ink by Pilot is a very mesmerising blue shaded teal ink. It's dark enough to be used as an everyday writer, has a beautiful sense of shading. I couldn't garnish much sheen from this ink, although other reviewers would suggest it does have a sheen. It's a very well-behaved ink, it flows well, lovely to write with. I find the shading that it generates is both subtle and satisfying. Definitely a versatile ink for everyday use, and it has all the hallmarks of typical Pilot ink quality, and in my opinion, a wonderful addition to their Iroshizuku ink range. Well done, Pilot. So in summary, the Blue Gemini limited edition TWSBI fountain pen with a fine nib, in my opinion, is superbly manufactured with classic TWSBI precision engineering. Even with the fine nib, it's a very smooth writer. I love the weight of the metal body. It's nearly 30 grams plus, which gives the pen some sense of upmarket feel and gravitas. The metallic blue colour produces a beautiful sheen in the light, and it's a superb match, in my opinion, to the Pilot Rikka ink. As in all TWSBI pens, in my opinion, they are remarkable value for money. The typical sturdiness and reliability for which TWSBI is well renowned, and in my humble opinion, this is a great addition to my existing TWSBI collection.